and welcome to FTV. I'm Sarah Webb. The clean-up is underway at homes in Lydney following last week's flash floods. It's now a week on and none of the authorities have taken responsibility for the culvert that overflowed, flooding 5 homes and 3 bungalows at Lakeside Avenue. FTV visited Lakeside Avenue and spoke to Amanda Thomas, whose mother Carol Pritchard was one of the worst hit by the floods.
Thursday night mum was quite suicidal. To lose all your belongings again is just horrendous. To see your house ripped apart again is just unbearable. They've lost their kitchen this time. That was fine last time, but they've lost everything: the cooker, washing machine, fridge, freezer. All the kitchen units have to be scrapped. Inside the lounge everything's gone: gas, fire, settee, everything that touches the ground. Somebody needs to do some investigating to find out why this keeps happening. We know the weather is quite severe and it does contribute a lot, but somebody needs to be finding out why this keeps happening to us.
A man from Lydney is fighting for his life and another man was killed following 2 separate accidents on the A48 at Minsterworth last weekend. There have been 8 serious accidents on the stretch of road this year and campaigners are calling for action to make the roads safer. FTV spoke to Stuart Williams, owner of a mobile home that was seriously damaged in the first crash on Saturday night.
What is it going to take before something happens with this road? The last few years has been more and more accidents on this road than ever before, and yet nothing seems to get done. My wife spoke to the council and the highways a couple of years ago. They turned around and said there's nothing they could do about it because there wasn't enough accidents on the spot. I think we can recall 20-25 different incidents in the last 2 years. Surely it doesn't take somebody to lose his life before somebody does something about this stretch of road.
And finally, BBC football pundit and former Liverpool legend Mark Lawrenson was guest of honour at RFDC's annual Learner Achievement Evening this week. Lawro spoke to FTV about his sporting heroes and heard how he was almost late for the awards night after ending up in Dursley.
I have to tell you a little story. It sounds very, very posh and very grand, but I have a guy who drives me around. I rang him this morning and said, look, Peter, we're going to have to leave about 2 o'clock. And I gave him the postcode of the college. Gave him the postcode. We ended up in Dursley. When I grew up playing football, Sir Bobby Charlton would have been my hero. And as funny things as these sort of work out in life, he ended up he only ever did one management job in football, which is he managed Preston North End. He signed me. And the other claim to fame, a bit on the same lines, is I think I am actually the only footballer ever to have been picked by Sir Bobby Charlton and Jack Charlton. I was a massive cricket fan, big Lancashire Cricket Club supporter, and that I have that sort of team of the sort of middle or early to middle 70s, sort of David Lloyd, Clive Lloyd, Farouk Engineer, Peter Lever, Harry Pillin, all that team. Jackie Bond, who was a captain, and Jack Simmons, who was actually one of my mates, Flat Jack. So all that, I was a massive cricket fan. They were my heroes.
That's all from FTV this week. To find out more about these stories and the rest of the week's news, including major regeneration plans for Lydney, an interview with the Forest's very own reality TV judge Dominic Seldis, as well as the chance to win Quadrophenia goodies and a family pass at a Forest museum, don't forget to pick up a copy of this week's paper. You can also keep up to date by visiting thisisgloucestershire.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.